The most realistic robots, futuristic city solutions, real-life police cyberpunk, and the actual future of transportation that is already here. Watch the most complete overview of robots, AI, and best technologies from GITEX 2025 in this video. One of the showstoppers at GITEX this year was the hyper-realistic Naira. Its lifelike natural facial expressions, ability to recognize the person it's talking to, and an AI that keeps the conversation flowing make Naira one of the most realistic humanoid robots on the market today. It's no surprise, because what you're actually looking at is a customized version of Amika, created by Engineered Arts for Urisalad, UAE's telecom giant. In its new form, the robot once again managed to create that distinct culture shock effect where your brain knows it's a machine, but your consciousness reacts as if it were a real person. It's worth noting that the only thing Naira can actually do on its own is maintain eye contact. The movement of its entire body is still handled by teleoperation. What do you think of the robot's facial expression? And which characters based on Amika would you like to see at future exhibitions? Let us know in the comments. An unexpected guest at GITEX 2025 was, of course, Sam Altman. His appearance, even though it happened online, had the impact of a bombshell. AI became the central topic of the exhibition, and Altman's name is now virtually synonymous with progress in the field. So what did the head of OpenAI announce at the event? The main reveal was the Stargate UAE project. This is quite literally the future of United Arab Emirates. It's no secret that the current government's goal is to gradually reduce the country's independence on oil revenues by investing in future technologies, primarily artificial intelligence. Stargate UAE is intended to strengthen the UAE's position as a global technological hub. Simply put, Altman, in partnership with local tech giant G42, plans to build a 5-gigawatt supercomputer campus in the area. The project also includes NVIDIA, Cisco, Oracle, and SoftBank. This will be one of the largest AI centers of the future, with the first 200 megawatts scheduled to become operational as early as 2026. This is how the UAE plans to enter the ranks of the countries that architect the new world rather than those who are playing catch-up. Strolling further along the exhibition, the most popular attraction at GITEX was the booth of Option 1 Design Studio. Here, visitors didn't just see new technology, but got a fully immersive experience of the future. At the center of the booth was the ODS AeroVision flight simulator created by Dell Technologies. You sit in the cockpit surrounded by a panoramic screen with a motion platform beneath you, and you literally take flight over a smart city, where every element visualizes the work of Dell's technologies, from infrastructure to AI. Judging by the visitors' reactions, the team successfully created a highly engaging experience which worked far better than any glossy advertising brochure. Now, a true showstopper among the concept cars at GITEX was the Mercedes-Benz concept AMG GT XX, also featured at the EN Pavilion. This fully electric hypercar is built on the brand new AMG electric platform. It delivers more than 1,000 kilowatts of power, roughly 13, capable of adjusting illumination based on speed and weather conditions. In short, a car straight from the future, built for the present. Now, these small humanoid robots, T1, from Booster Robotics, could be seen wandering throughout the aisles of GITEX, although they didn't show off their main talent, playing soccer. Even though the T1 is positioned as an open development platform, the robot became well-known and earned recognition in arenas of RoboCup, where humanoids compete in soccer tournaments. This year, the robot, standing just over 3'3" or a meter tall and weighing around 66 pounds or 30 kilos, participated fully autonomously for the first time ever, meaning there was no direct human control. To see how that turned out, check out the link in the description. The Chinese startup Unix AI took a more creative approach to grab the audience's attention. Their robot, Wanda 2.0, served coffee to visitors. According to the developers, the machine is equipped with the UniTouch Tactile Intelligence Module, 3D environment sensors, cameras, and gyroscopes for autonomous navigation. It also features a set of servo motors with harmonic reducers, allowing it to perform precise object manipulations, from sorting laundry and washing dishes to general household assistance. The robot runs on the ROS2 architecture and is designed for learning through imitation. In other words, you can train it to perform new tasks yourself without having to completely reprogram it. And of course, it's impossible to imagine GITEX Global without futuristic transportation concepts. And this year, there were plenty. Here's some of the most remarkable ones. The Chinese company Expo showcased its two-seater eVTOL aircraft, an electric vertical takeoff and landing vehicle. What makes it stand out is that it's part of a modular system called the Land Aircraft Carrier. The system consists of a six-wheeled ground platform that acts as both a transporter and a mobile power source, along with the detachable flying module itself. At the exhibition, Expo conducted its first overseas manned flight demonstrations, during which the company announced receiving 600 orders from Middle Eastern countries, mainly the UAE, Qatar, and Kuwait, with deliveries expected to begin in 2027. In China, there is now an active national strategy aimed at developing an ecosystem for manned and unmanned low-altitude aviation, operating below 1.8 miles or 3 kilometers. This emerging low-altitude economy covers manufacturing, entertainment, logistics, tourism, sports, emergency response, and even medical transportation. For context, the full land aircraft carrier system costs about $280,000, and a large-scale production facility capable of producing 10,000 units per year is already under construction in China. Unitary robots were also spotted at GitTex, although mostly as part of other companies' booths. The dancing humanoids were used to attract visitors' attention to more practical business solutions, such as collaborative robots designed for industrial and service automation. On to Robotics now. The company presented its M-Series Humanoid Robots, full-size machines designed for human interaction and commercial use. The company was previously known for its adult-oriented robots, but now appears to be expanding into the service and business industries. The Robotics gynoids can recognize visual cues, engage in conversation, and answer questions about products and services. Interestingly, the M-Series robots are described as portable. Their bodies can, in theory, be folded to fit inside a suitcase, although it probably needs to be a rather large one. Each robot features 39 degrees of freedom in its upper body, supports more than 25 languages including Arabic, and can be customized to match clients' preferences. That said, despite the company's ambitious claims, the facial expressions of the robots still appear somewhat limited and not entirely natural, especially when compared to the ultra-realistic humanoids from Headform technology, which unfortunately were not present at the exhibition this year. But the strangest concept at GitTex Global 2025 was without a doubt the Air Car by Govi, a subsidiary of China's GAC Group. The design is so unconventional that it stood out everywhere it appeared. The Air Car is built for quick transition from regular road driving to low or mid-altitude flight. More than 90% of its body is made from carbon fiber. The aircraft's lift comes from 12 propellers, and according to the engineers, even if one or two fail, the vehicle can still land safely. It's a single-seater, which makes it feel more like a personal flying capsule than a car. One intriguing question remains, though: when it takes off, what exactly happens to the rest of the ground module underneath? Despite early statements from the manufacturer claiming that the Air Car had already been certified and was close to commercial release, there's surprisingly little verified information available. Reports suggest that the modular craft uses artificial intelligence technologies for micro-object detection. It can recognize drones or small obstacles from up to 300 feet or 100 meters away, and features a dual obstacle detection system for safety. Unconfirmed data indicate a flight range of around 12 miles or 20 kilometers with a price tag of roughly $230,000. Do you think a machine like this could compete with Expo flying vehicles, especially when it comes to practicality and comfort? Right now, the Air Car feels more like a fascinating experiment than a ready-to-use everyday solution. But that's, our 2 cents. So let us know in the comments how you feel about it. Now, in the UAE government pavilion, visitors were greeted by a massive interactive head that could respond to their questions. The digital avatar didn't just talk, it synchronized its lip movements with speech, turned towards the speaker, and even attempted to display emotions. It looked slightly uncanny, and in its current form, it's unlikely to be used anywhere outside of exhibitions. However, it serves as a striking demonstration of a practical service application, essentially an advanced voice assistant similar to those already found in kiosks, holographic displays, and mobile apps. The EAN Pavilion, hosted by the UAE's largest tech conglomerate, once again became the most futuristic space at GITEX. The company traditionally showcases not just abstract concepts, but technologies that are about to reshape cities. And one of the main highlights for the second year in a row was the Midnight by Archer Aviation. The Midnight is an electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft, or eVTOL, currently undergoing certification in the United States, with commercial flights planned for already this year. It's designed to carry 4 passengers and a pilot, reaches speeds of up to 150 miles or 240 kilometers per hour, and can fly 100 miles or 160 kilometers on a single charge. Between flights, it recharges in just 10 minutes, and its 12 propellers operate at around 45 decibels, which is quieter than a home AC. For EAN, the Midnight is part of its smart mobility strategy, connecting flying vehicles through 5.5G networks, enabling real-time data exchange and integrating them into smart city infrastructure, from landing pads to urban traffic systems. The manufacturer and UAE authorities are already in talks to launch pilot routes between Dubai International Airport and the city center. While the trip normally takes 45 to 60 minutes by car, Midnight could cover it in about 7 minutes, including takeoff and landing. A second potential route being considered is Dubai to Abu Dhabi, which would take around 35 minutes instead of the usual 2-hour drive along the highway. At the exhibition, Tensor Auto unveiled its Tensor Robocar, described as the world's first personal robot car with SAE Level 4 autonomy. According to the developers, the vehicle does not require a driver's license or special insurance. The user simply gets inside, sets the destination, and the car does the rest. You can even send it to drive your children to school or dispatch the Tensor Robocar on its own to recharge or refuel. Tensor emphasizes that the Robocar is not a conventional car with added autonomous functions. It was designed from ground up as a fully autonomous vehicle, similar in concept to Tesla's Cybercab. The vehicle's sensor suite includes 5 LiDARs positioned around the body and more than 100 cameras and sensors that provide a highly detailed understanding of the surrounding environment. It's powered by a high-performance artificial intelligence system capable of analyzing data and making decisions in real time. The Robocar also features voice controls and fully remote monitoring through a smartphone application. Beyond self-driving, the Tensor Robocar's AI learns the behavior of its owner and family members, memorizing frequent destinations and routes. The company claims that all user data is encrypted and securely protected, ensuring full privacy. Meanwhile, the Abu Dhabi Civil Defense Authority and the K2 company unveiled RAD, a mobile intelligent military-style rescue command center on wheels. The system combines artificial intelligence, robotics, and unmanned aerial vehicles into a single integrated emergency response platform. According to officials, RAD can assess incidents before rescue teams arrive, saving precious minutes during critical emergencies. The vehicle features a 4x4 all-wheel drive system and is designed to operate in rough terrains, including areas damaged by natural disasters or debris. There's 2 autonomous drone modules housed in retractable side compartments on board. They're launched automatically by the AI system when needed, and each drone is equipped with a thermal camera, a compact extinguisher, and can perform reconnaissance missions a mile plus or a few kilometers away from the main vehicle. RAD also carries a 4-legged robot designed to enter hazardous areas that are unsafe for humans, places filled with smoke, toxic gases, and extreme heat. At the heart of the system is an onboard data center powered by NVIDIA Orin processors. Thermal and sensory data from the drones and the robot dog are processed in real time, allowing the AI to analyze the situation, predict scenarios, and issue commands to the crew even before firefighters arrive. The vehicle also provides communication, video transmission, telemetry, and coordination for all deployed resources. A highly futuristic concept, we could say, and one that feels surprisingly close to reality. Another Chinese startup, Galbot, took a straightforward approach at the exhibition. No flashy presentation, just a solid working machine. Their humanoid robot G1 stands at 5'8" or 173 centimeters tall and weighs 190 pounds or 85 kilos. It's equipped with 2 precision manipulators that are simple yet reliable, allowing the robot to perform basic operations such as grasping, holding, transferring, and sorting objects. At the core of its control system is embodied AI, which means the robot doesn't simply execute pre-recorded routines, but analyzes its surroundings and adapts its movements in real time. Its computing system is powered by NVIDIA Jetson Thor, and the company has developed its own massive training dataset called DexGraspNet, a collection of 1.3 million grasping simulations across more than 5,000 objects. It's one of the largest manipulation simulation databases in the world, allowing Galbot's robots to handle new shapes and items without additional training. At GitTex 2025, the G1 ran fully autonomously throughout the day, demonstrating the system's stability and reliability. On a side note, several G1 units are already working in Beijing pharmacies, sorting medications, and according to rumors, the company plans to expand their deployment to at least 100 new locations in the near future. A special section of the exhibition was dedicated to the latest technologies of Dubai Police, like AI patrol cars, which are electric vehicles equipped with artificial intelligence modules that automatically detect violations and suspicious activities. These cars have 360-degree high-res cameras and computer vision algorithms capable of scanning the streets in real time, recognizing license plates and faces, and even checking visa and residency status. Representatives at the stand said these patrol cars can function as mobile, analytical powerhouses ready to tackle anything that comes their way. The stand also showcased the smart police stations, fully automated self-service centers that operate 24/7 without the need for on-site officers. Visitors can file a report, pay a fine, request a document, or report a traffic incident all through kiosks and human-free interfaces. Also, for the first time ever, visitors saw a floating concept station for coastal and marine zones.
What else was there? The DPR-02 autonomous ground patrol robot, which will be in the field without a direct human operator. It has already been deployed at the Global Village site more than a year ago. The robot is equipped with 360-degree video cameras and high-precision environment analysis and behavior systems, navigation, telemetry, route planning, and the AI recognition of people, vehicles, license plates, and suspicious patterns in crowds are all handled by the proprietary Micropolis software. The machine patrols autonomously, streams video to the control center, and automatically reacts to events. The DPR-02 is built on the versatile Micropolis UGV chassis, which features independent suspension, large wheels, electric drive, and a modular architecture. Basically, this makes it a base for a robotic, all-terrain vehicle that can be transformed into almost anything: patrol module, logistics platform, an industrial inspector, or even a scout robot for difficult places to get to. Another highlight was the Dubai ITS, a fully autonomous video monitoring system now being deployed across the city. It automatically detects 5 types of serious traffic violations in real time and generates reports without human involvement. And Abu Dhabi Civil Defense has introduced a robotic electric amphibious vehicle designed for rescue missions and inspections on both land and water. Of course, there were autonomous patrol cars MO1 and MO2, which are already operating on Dubai streets. The MO1 is a full-size vehicle, while the MO2 is a compact version designed for narrow streets and residential areas. Both are equipped with AI systems, computer vision, 360-degree cameras, radars, and environmental sensors. They can go on patrols without a driver, recognize faces and license plates, analyze criminal patterns, and communicate with the command center. Sounds like science fiction, doesn't it? Well, in Dubai, almost all of it is already real, though for now it serves more as a showcase of UAE's capabilities than something you actually see on every corner. And finally, more on Chinese tech companies that were at GitTex this year. Engine AI. The Shenzhen-based company calls itself one of the fastest startups to emerge straight out of the lab in the field of humanoid robotics. Founded in 2023, it has already raised around $140 million in investments and introduced several robotic platforms, including the relatively affordable PMO-1, priced at $12,000. From a technical standpoint, Engine AI focuses on embodied intelligence. Robots that move and learn by interacting with the real world. The company takes pride in its powerful and fast joint modules, which are designed for agility and smooth movement. On the software side, Engine AI has released a suite of open-source tools, including training platforms, reinforcement learning simulations for leg control, sim-to-real transfer systems, and developer support frameworks. Interestingly, the company does not market its robots as factory workers or household assistants. Instead, it's targeting sectors such as security, law enforcement, emergency response, logistics, and other service applications. The robot itself is notably dynamic, but little is known about its broader abilities. For instance, there's no public information on whether it can manipulate objects with its hands. Whether Engine AI's humanoids will find mass market success and in which fields remains an open question. At GITEX 2025, it truly felt like a full-scale Chinese tech landing. According to official data, around 300 Chinese companies brought their robots, concept cars, and high-tech innovations to Dubai. One of the most impressive shows took place at the Agibot booth. The crowd gathered around the company's humanoid robots, the flagship A2 and the smaller, more agile X2. Agibot's robots run on the company's proprietary AI-embodied control system, which does far more than just move joints. It builds a model of physical behavior, recognizing posture, tracking movement, and maintaining adaptive balance. According to the developers, this allows the robot to move naturally and respond intelligently to changes in their surroundings. The A2 is designed as a potential service robot, a receptionist or assistant that can work side by side with people. It recognizes faces, reads expressions, and analyzes tone of voice to gauge a person's mood. If you raise your voice, it'll step back slightly. If you smile, it'll respond with a friendly tilt of its head. Everything is programmed to mimic genuine human-like interaction. The A2, on the other hand, is all about entertainment. With 31 degrees of freedom, smooth balance, and fluid motion, it can dance and perform synchronized movements to music, and it quickly became one of the crowd favorites at the show. Finally, the G1 is Agibot's modular learning platform. It can mirror human gestures through its cameras, automatically calibrate its movements, and handle objects of different shapes and sizes. And just to be clear, MangoBot is actually the same company, Agibot, operating under a different name for Middle Eastern and international markets. One of the most futuristic gadgets at the exhibition was the Expansio Smart Contact Lens. The company showcased 6 prototypes in total: an AR lens with a built-in microdisplay and eye tracking, a helmet companion lens designed for extreme conditions, a glucose sensing lens that analyzes tear fluid, a compact power and data transmitter, and a version with an integrated micro battery. The key idea behind the project is the creation of an invisible user interface, something you've probably seen many times in movies, from Black Mirror to Mission Impossible. What do we know about this technology so far? Well, one of the models, the contact lens for AR vision, includes a microdisplay and a sensor system that tracks the user's gaze and displays contextual AR layers, such as exchange rates, maps, or other live information, directly within the field of view. Another prototype, the Helmet Companion, is built for extreme environments where AR glasses may not be practical. In this version, the lens receives power and content wirelessly from the Helmet Companion. Expansio also presented a smart contact lens for health readings capable of detecting glucose levels in tear fluid and sending that data to a smartphone, an early step towards transforming contact lenses into medical monitoring devices. There's also a version equipped with an IOP sensor for measuring intraocular pressure, not to mention prototypes that feature 2D gold conductor technology, including a single pixel display and a color-correcting lens with nanoparticles designed for people with color blindness. To top it off, this summer Expansio closed its Series A funding round at $250 million with a total valuation of $1.3 billion, a record for the Middle Eastern region and the largest investment ever for AR/VR and wearable electronics. So now, all eyes are on the date when the first consumer-ready product will be announced. Now, GITEX may be over, but this fall is packed with many exhibitions from all around the world. So subscribe to the channel, like our videos, and check out our socials for more from the world of high tech.